Guys, what's going on? It's a crack at SuddenDeath here, coming to you guys with a Critical Ops commentary playing on the map of Barcelona. Actually, it's the map Plaza. Before you guys have been playing Critical Ops for a long time, you would remember that this map used to be called Barcelona. A shout out to you old school Critical Ops players. So this gameplay is pretty interesting because I was messing around a lot in this gameplay. I was shooting behind people on purpose, as you'll see here in just a second, teabagging and strafing, and just having a good old time playing some Critical Ops. This gameplay was actually recorded pretty late at night. I think it was like close to 1 a.m. in the morning, and I was just screwing around. And I wasn't expecting to get this good of a gameplay. I just got one of those lobbies. You can see me here just walking up to this guy with my pistol and then getting totally annihilated by a sniper rifle. Those are just one of those moments. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to let you know that. Anyways, with that being said, what I want to talk about today are some of my experiences from switching to Android to iOS. For those of you that don't know, I used to be an Android user, and I still love Android. I think Android is the superior operating system for productivity. For gaming, iOS is the best, and we'll talk about this a little later on in the video, but I am now just an iOS user. We recently switched from Verizon to AT&T, and I got a new smartphone, and I decided to go ahead and get an iPhone. So I want to talk about some things I like about it, some things I don't like about it, and, you know, just basically talk about that. So first thing I like about iOS compared to the old Android phones I have used is Touch ID. I love Touch ID. I love how fast and accurate Touch ID is. I don't have a lot of problems, registering my fingerprint. If I just press my phone's fingerprint scanner and unlock it, it unlocks. On my old Galaxy S7, I would have problems sometimes. I'd have to get it to say try again. I'd have to put my fingerprint down 2 or 3 times sometimes for it to finally register. That never happens on my iPhone 6s Plus. It is always very, very fast and accurate, and I love that about it. Second thing is I love how well everything is optimized for iOS. It is amazing. Okay, a 5-minute video from iMovie exports in like under a minute. Okay, the same 5-minute video on Android would take anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes to export. Okay, that is just amazing. Also, gameplay on iOS is so much better compared to Android. I think Android is a superior operating system, like I've already said, for productivity. But when it comes straight down to gaming and performance, it is so good on iOS. I don't have a problem with frame rate dropping and things like that. It is just superb. The quality, it looks amazing. I love that. Also, there are no carrier bloatware on iPhones. There's no AT&T or Verizon apps or pre-downloaded games that I have no desire to play ever. And Apple does have their pre-downloaded bloatware that I personally don't use. I don't use all of that, but with iOS 10, I'll be able to remove that completely from my phone and delete it. I cannot do that on Android, and I really like that about iOS. Something I miss from Android is being able to stream directly to YouTube and Mob Crush from my phone. Now, I can do that in theory on my iPhone, but I need it to be jailbroken. I did not need my phone to be rooted in order to do this on Android. My phone did not have to be rooted in order to do this. I could do it natively right out of the box, and I really miss that about Android. Also, screen recording on Android is a lot easier. It is a lot easier. I use AirShoot to record most of my gameplays, and it's incredibly glitchy and buggy. Half the time, the gameplays don't even come out right and look really crappy, and the quality is just really bad, and I'm not happy with it. And I usually have to scrap a lot of those gameplays. I've actually gotten some good gameplays, but the quality is just horrible. So that's something I really miss from Android. Another thing I really miss is fast charging. Fast charging is a big deal to me. If you have never had a phone that fast charges, you are really missing out because it is amazing. Being able to, plug my phone in at 40% and come back 20 minutes later and it's like at 80% is terrific. You come home, you got to leave in 20-30 minutes, your phone's at 40-50%, you plug it in, you're almost at 100 by the time you leave, and I love that. Now, the iPhone charges faster if you use a higher wattage wall outlet. If you use the 10-watt wall outlet that came with the iPad, it does charge faster, but it still takes longer than a Android phone to charge that has the fast charge capabilities. One thing the iPhone does have going in its favor is the endurance of its battery life. The endurance of the iPhone's 6s Plus battery life is amazing. I can get through a full day with this phone. and it has a 2750 milliamp battery. Okay, my old Galaxy S7, I would sometimes have a problem. I could get through a full day, but it was getting to the point at the end of the day where I was a little worried about it, and I would begin to think about topping up. I'm a pretty heavy user, and I don't normally have that problem with my iPhone, which just amazes me. I really like that about this. Something I do miss also from Android is being able to plug a USB stick into my phone and take videos off of it, such as I can plug a USB stick into my PlayStation 4, export a video from my PlayStation 4 to that stick, and then export it to my phone to edit it. Unfortunately, you can't really do that on iOS. There is a way you can do it, but it's a pain in the butt, and it doesn't work like it does on Android. So that's a big feature that I miss. One thing I love about iOS is software updates. I love the fact that I get software updates from Apple the day Apple releases them. There is no waiting. Unlike if you're on Android, you can be waiting 4 to 9 months sometimes to get those software updates. Unless, of course, you have a Nexus device. You'll be getting software updates directly from Google. But most of the time, you are waiting for the manufacturer to come out with the update, and then the carrier has to approve that update to push out to your phone. And like I said, you can be waiting a pretty long time to get these updates, and that is very, very frustrating. So the question is, do I regret switching to iOS from Android? The answer is yes and no. Sometimes I really regret not having an Android device, but sometimes it doesn't bother me at all, and I am very happy that I have an iOS device. So the lesson here is that both operating systems have a lot to offer and offer different things for different people. The productivity features on Android really benefit me, and I use a lot of those for making videos and in my day-to-day life. But for many people, you don't use that. When it comes to gaming and app optimization on iOS, I love that as well. Anyways, guys, that's all I got for you today. Let me know what you think about this commentary topic in the comment section down below. Also, what phones do you have and what operating system do you prefer? And anyways, guys, it's your crack at SuddenDeath here, sign out, and I'll see you guys somewhere on the internet really soon. Peace.